And we are back. This is episode number 33. I took a quick break to have some French toast since I figured that was an appropriate breakfast for this game. And we are now in Pokemon Village. I went up the waterfall over there. And here it is, TM29 Psychic. Obviously we couldn't get this before because we hadn't beaten Wolfric yet, so we could not yet use Waterfall. So I'm going to go ahead real quick and teach this to one of our Pokemon. And that would be Xerneas because Psychic, which is I'm sure at the very bottom here, there it is, has pretty good coverage along with a Fairy and a Fighting type move. So we are going to replace Hornleech. And at that point Xerneas will have 3 special attacks, which are all boosted by Geomancy. And between the 3 of them, I don't think any Pokemon resists all 3 of these types. Trying to think of one that would. Actually, I think Aegislash might be the only one in his family. But overall, they cover almost every Pokemon and have a lot of super effective coverage as well. Anyway, now that that's done, we are going to go ahead and fly to Lumio City. Because, like I said last episode, I would like to go around and battle those last 2 restaurants. So we want to go to Restaurant Lowell, I think is next, which is not labeled here, but I do have my map up, and it looks like Restaurant Lowell is on Hibernal Avenue, which is just off of North Boulevard. So let's fly to the North Boulevard Pokemon Center then. And I did kind of buy a new outfit a little bit. I think I got a new set of pants that are black, so they match. Back in my old t-shirt, and I also went and got a different haircut. This is the male perm haircut. Never had a perm before, but I like this one better, I guess, than the other long hair one that we had. So I'll stick with it a while. I'll probably change it back to the medium length one or the semi-short one after a while, because I'm not a big fan of either of these really. But it'll do for now. Okay, so we need to go down Hibernal Avenue, which I think is to the left. And nope, we're going on Repels. Actually, while we're at the Pokemon Center, we should probably bring out our full team just in case. I don't think the 3rd restaurant, Lowell, is going to be too difficult. It's a 3-star restaurant. But I'm a little worried about, what's the 4th one? The sushi place. And hopefully we have enough style to fight there. I did get some style in between episodes just so I could get the haircut. Alright, and we'll replace Charizard with Lana, and we should now be good to go. I'm hoping these restaurants will be a really good way to train up for the Pokemon League, as well as a good way to get some experience for the lower level members of our team. Is this... I think this is Hibernal Avenue, right? It is. And that's a cafe. Oh, I guess it's on the other side. There it is, 3-star restaurant. And now let's see, do I have any Pokemon that know Earthquake? I don't think I do. That would make a good combo with a flying type like Uther. I guess those 2 could make a good combination. I know Surf affects both opponents. I'm not sure if Dark Pulse does. Hyper Voice probably would. Actually, you know, Lana might be a good teammate, even though Lana doesn't really need XP, just because I could use Sunny Day. Let's see how it goes with these 2 first. Only those who are on par with the champion are allowed to dine here. Wow, so apparently 3 stars is a lot tougher than I thought. Maybe we won't be doing any dining today. And by on par with the champion, I guess they mean having beaten the champion and the Elite Four. I really hope that they have a rematch, like a lot of the more recent games do, where you can defeat the Elite Four and champion, train up even more, and come back and defeat them. And they have better Pokemon, better levels, better movesets. It's a lot more fun that way. But alright then, I guess we can try the 4-star restaurant, but if the 3-star requires you to be on par with the champion, then I'm kind of thinking the 4-star one might require like you to be level 100 or something. It's the Sushi High Roller on Rouge Plaza, which is actually right near here, luckily. And I wish I could turn my camera. but it should be off this plaza somewhere. Okay, it should be opposite the tower, which is there, so we should head this way then. I'm going to become even bigger than Prism Tower. It's an odd goal to have. Okay, start eating now. Let's see what this guy says. VIPs only. Alright, so real quick I'm going to look up what that means, because I'm not sure if it means having more style, or if you have to be like, you know, a level 100 Pokemon user. Let's see. You have to become the champion for the third one. It's the most expensive. You have to become the champion and raise your style. Okay. Well, so in that case, looks like we cannot actually train up our Pokemon at these restaurants. And that means we'll go to plan B, which is heading towards the Pokemon League. Since I don't think there's really too much else we can do at the moment. And that means heading back to the Pokemon Center to get our resident flyer. I think the Pokemon Center is just up this way. So we'll grab Charizard again. And then we'll fly back to... what was it? Snowbell City. Someone's PC, organize boxes. I'll put Aegislash back in there again. Just for a little bit. I'm not sure what levels the Pokemon League are going to be at. But the Avalugg we just faced was level 59, so that should be a pretty good indication. I would imagine their Pokemon are probably going to be the highest Pokemon League yet. I would imagine they're all in the 60s, roughly. So we probably want to make sure all of our Pokemon are at least level 60 before we fight them. Maybe even a little bit higher. It's always a challenge, because I want to make the battles fun and exciting, but I want to make them still beatable with our team. Then again, I do think we have a pretty strong team, so we should be in pretty good shape. And I also expect there's going to be a rival battle coming up at some point in the not-too-distant future, because there tends to be one of those somewhere in the vicinity of Victory Road in almost every game. Alright, Charizard, thank you for the lift. That is one of the downsides to not having a Pokemon on your team that has Fly, is you have to actually trade them out. It's a good thing that Fly and Surf are both like really useful moves. Because if like Cut was a move that you needed for the end game, that would be really annoying. And I think this is the way of the Pokemon League. We haven't been over here yet. Yep, Route 21 to reach Victory Road. All you have to worry about is just what your party Pokemon can do. My Pokemon's nickname is Sepultura. Don't know what that means, but thanks for sharing. Alright, we are on Dernier Way. And we can't get to that water. I do want to make sure I explore this route too, because there is one last TM I would really like to find here. And we have our first battle. It is an Ace Trainer, Muriel. She's got a Sableye. Sableye is a Dark and Ghost type Pokemon. And that reminds me, I did look up on the type coverage calculator to see why I went with Shadow Ball over Dark Pulse. And the reason for that is because there are a few Pokemon such as Medicham and Gallade, maybe a couple others, that Shadow Ball is super effective against, but Dark Pulse is not. And also because of Carbink, who would resist all of my moves if I did not have Shadow Ball. Since Dark is not very effective against Fairy, but Ghost is even against Fairy. Alright, and a Crustle. That is a Rock and Bug type, so Air Slash will be even, Focus Blast will be even, Flamethrower is even. Actually, Rock and Bug is a pretty good type combination, so let's go with Air Slash. They cover each other's weaknesses pretty well. And Shell Smash, that's not good. Shell Smash is a very powerful attack, as any of you guys who watched my previous Pokemon series might know. Crustle now has drastically increased speed and drastically increased attack. I might still be faster? Yes, Uther is such a fast Pokemon. Oh, it missed. This is going to hurt. That's a really unfortunate twist of events there. Only a 5% chance and Uther missed. Because I think with the lowered special defense, we would have finished him off with that air slash anyway. Alright, well, let's send out Wayne then. Rock Wrecker is essentially the rock equivalent of Giga Impact or Hyper Beam. It used to be the signature move of Rhyperior back in Gen 4, but then they gave it to Crustle and maybe a few others as well. So you can see there Crustle had to recharge, which allowed me to win. I probably should have bought some more revives, come to think of it. Let's go ahead and use one on Uther. He's using up a lot of revives, but mainly just because he's a little bit of a lower level than our other Pokemon. Hopefully when we train him up, he'll be able to withstand some attacks a little bit better. And I'm just going to use the recent thing. Revive. And Citrus Berry is... Nope, don't want to do that. I keep forgetting you have to hit the B button twice to get out of that. Alright. 1 point away from full HP. And there are some Pokemon here too. Some wild Pokemon. Hey, a double battle! A strong Pokemon and a strong trainer come together to form a strong team. It's that simple. Once you've memorized all the Pokemon moves and abilities, victory just comes naturally. Well, there are a lot of abilities and an even greater amount of moves, so memorizing all of them would be difficult. I know I certainly don't know all the moves that are in the game at this point. There are more moves than there are Pokemon, I'm pretty sure. But I do know the vast majority of moves, especially the good ones. Alright, so let's go ahead and use Air Slash against Vileplume. This is actually a pretty good setup for us, because Wayne can then use Horn Leech against Wailord, and they will both be super effective. There we go. Vileplume is, of course, a Grass and Poison type from Gen 1, and Wailord is a Water type from Gen 3, and quite possibly the longest Pokemon, or the largest Pokemon. Ah, Stun Spore. So Uther is now paralyzed, and that'll make him a lot slower. I'm going to try to finish it off with, let's go with Air Slash. Not a fan of the 95% accuracy, but it is what it is. And I'll use Double Edge against Vileplume, since Horn Leech would not be very effective. Doubly so, because it's both Grass and Poison. Alright, well that is the end of these two cool trainers, or ace couple, whatever they're called. And Uther's level 55. Catching up. Thanks to our lucky egg. And Wayne is 58. Milk Drink. Alright, Milk Drink is a good move. And I am going to forget Synthesis and replace it with Milk Drink. Milk Drink has more power points. And I believe you can also use Milk Drink to heal your Pokemon outside of battle. Although I think it takes health from Go-Goat and gives it to your other Pokemon. Abracadabra, Hocus Pocus. He should have been using Alakazam if that's his what he says. We can give it a try though. Well, I guess all our Pokemon are already healed. Use a move. Yep, you can use Milk Drink outside of battle. I think Soft Boil works the same way. We'll have to give those a try later on. Real quick, let me use what's the berry that heals paralysis? Do we even have a berry that heals paralysis? I guess not. Thankfully, we do have a bunch of Lum Berries, and that will do the trick. I also want to use a Lepa Berry while I'm here, so I noticed we were getting a little low on Air Slash. Alright. Anything over here that could be useful in our journey? Oh, there's a boulder here. See, I was hoping that we wouldn't have to use any HMs along this route or along Victory Road, besides maybe Surf. But it looks like if I want the TM that's in here, I might have to come back and... oh, what's this? Oh, a secret area. I hope I'm not stuck here. I don't have strength to get back. I don't have Cut either. So it seems like to explore a lot of this route, you definitely want to have a Pokemon with HM moves, but I'll come back here in a little bit with Charizard and make sure we get our last TM and any other items that might be hidden here. Alright, Ace Trainer Evan, Chandelure. It's a good Pokemon from Gen 5, Ghost and Fire type. Let's see, we have Shadow Ball, perfect. I don't think it'll be a one-hit knockout, because I don't get stab on Shadow Ball, but yeah, pretty good move. Confuse Ray. Alright, that's a little annoying, as Ghost Pokemon tend to be. But I'm going to hope we get lucky here. And we did. Good job, Uther. And it's a knockout. That's a pretty good amount of experience there. He says he knows how he has to improve. I think you have to improve by getting like 5 other Pokemon. It usually helps when you're challenging the Pokemon Leagues to have a full team. Yeah, I can't get any further without Cut, unfortunately. So we'll have to come back here down the road. And we can run right back up there. Good. Speaking of Victory Road, here we are. And I remember coming here a long time ago from this side. I don't remember. I guess the Cool Trainer would stop you from going this way too. I don't remember what stopped us from going out that exit, but I know we couldn't go through here. This gate is the entrance to Victory Road. Only Pokemon trainers who collected all 8 badges may pass. Your total number of badges is 1, 2, 3, 4. Wow, you have all 8. Well then, allow me to test your abilities. Oh, we have to fight him. That's new. I remember back in Generation 1 where you go up the Pokemon League and there's those 8 individuals who check your badges one at a time. I always thought that was really cool, and they have the epic music playing. And lo and behold, what do we have here but a Carbink? Now, right now, actually, Focus Blast is also evenly effective, but I do want to get rid of Focus Blast for some better moves at some point. Let's use it now, though. See how much damage it does. It'll do more than Shadow Ball, but it's also less accurate. Not that much, actually. Carbink has really good defenses. Luckily, its attack is a little low. But I'm hopeful that it doesn't know any rock moves, because if it does, that could hurt. Going for Shadow Ball just because of the accuracy. Oh, it knows right Fairy-type moves. This is not a good matchup at all. Because Uthor is obviously weak to Fairy and weak to Rock. And my special attack fell. Alright, we're going to switch out, because that is not a good combination at all. Let's go ahead and bring in Wayne again. A Rock and Fairy type is a tough opponent for a Dragon and Flying type. And there's the Stealth Rock. I'm sure Wayne can endure this hit. And let's go ahead and use Horn Leech, which should be super effective. It is a little a shame that Uthor doesn't have a U-turn anymore, because that would allow us to switch and do some damage at the same time. But because Uthor isn't much of a physical attacker, and because U-turn isn't a super high-power move, I think his current moveset is a lot better. Alright, we have a Kingdra. It's one of my favorite Gen 2 Pokemon. Let's go with Horn Leech still. It's evenly effective because Kingdra is Water and Dragon. Ouch. Okay, Ice Beam is super effective. Luckily, Wayne has a lot of HP. And we'll get a little bit of it back right now. I do kind of wonder if I should have used Leech Seed. Something instinctively told me to use it against Kingdra, but I didn't go with it, so let's hope that's not a bad decision. How much does this do? I have 145. Wow, that's a lot of damage. Oh, it was a crit, and we're frozen. Wow. That is one lucky Kingdra. Alright, well, let's, yeah, not much we can really do here. And Kingdra may have the Sniper ability as well, which makes its critical hits do even more damage than normal. Let's go ahead and bring Uthor back out again. Unfortunately, he does not know any Dragon-type attacks yet. Oh, and Stealth Rock, I forgot about that. That did a lot of damage because I'm part Flying type. But I'm going to hope for a flinch with Air Slash. And it missed! 5% chance of missing, and we have missed this move like 4 or 5 times since I've gotten Uthor, which has only been like an episode or 2 ago. Alright, well, Kingdra unfortunately is only weak to Fairy and other Dragon types. And our Resident Dragon type does not yet know any Dragon type moves. So let's use our Resident Fairy type. This Cool Trainer is actually doing fairly well against me, much better than the gym leader did. And we'll go straight from Moonblast. It should be super effective. It's boosted by Fairy Aura and Pixel Plate. Yep. And that is it for Kingdra. And a Raichu. This should be a little less difficult. Although Raichu probably is faster. No, it's not. That's actually kind of surprising. I didn't realize Xerneas was that fast of a Pokemon. Alright, Ace Trainer Robbie has been defeated. Yeah, I definitely think I should have bought some more revives. Fantastic! Please allow me to say it once more. Fantastic! May the road you and your Pokemon follow be filled with joy and success. Thank you, Ace Trainer. Hopefully it will also be filled with more revives. Yes, we are down to only 8 revives. Hopefully that'll be enough to get us through Victory Road. And I'm going to use some citrus berries. In fact, before I do that, just out of curiosity, I do want to see what Milk Drink really does. Yeah, it does take away Wayne's health to restore one of your other Pokemons. So it's kind of cool that they give some utility to it, but it's not really a net gain overall, because we still have to then heal up one of our Pokemon. It's a good thing we have 250 citrus berries to do so. Alright, all healed up. Good to go. And here we go, guys. Victory Road. Oh, it's our badges. We fought the Bug-type trainer and her Pavilion, the Rock-type and his Tyrantrum and little ice guy, whatever its name was, the Fighting trainer and her Halucha, Grass and Gogoat, Electric and Heliolisk, Fairy and Sylveon, Psychic and Meowstic, and Ice and Avalugg. That just leaves Victory Road and the Pokemon League. Teleporter. Very cool. Or, oh, never mind. A drawbridge. It's pretty awesome too, though. And the steps just come out. That had to be costly to build, but definitely intimidating. I like it. Alright guys, here we go. Victory Road. Hopefully Victory Road is a little bit long, because a lot of routes in this game have been rather short compared to previous games, but Victory Road is always known for being a little long and difficult, and filled with lots of powerful trainers. She came to Victory Road to find peace and quiet. Not sure that's the best place to go. She's only got one Pokemon. It's Sneasel's evolved form, a Weevil. So this could be good or bad for us. It is level 60, and Weevil is very fast. It may also know Ice Shard. I'm going to go for Focus Blast, because it basically is going to come down to who hits the other first, since I'm 4 times weak to Ice, and she is 4 times weak to Fighting. Uther use Focus Blast, and it's a hit! Awesome. As long as it doesn't have a Focus Sash, we are good. Yep. Good job, Uther. That's what I was hoping for. Level 56. Not sure when he starts learning some other moves. I can see that you and your Pokemon trust each other very much. Thank you. Trust is always important when it comes to Pokemon. And we do need Strength to go that way. And you do need Surf. Okay, interesting. I actually did look up Victory Road on the wiki. I didn't see anything about it, because I was trying to avoid spoilers. But I did look on the little panel where it normally tells you what HM moves you need to traverse a dungeon. And it did not list any, which made me think you didn't need any, but apparently you do need Surf. You can Rock Smash that boulder over there. He's got a Steelix, he says. Well, thanks for telling me. Is that his first Pokemon? It is. That could be good for us, since Uther knows Flamethrower and Steelix has a weak special defense stat. Focus Blast is also super effective, but see, I never know if Focus Blast or if Flamethrower is good enough, or if I should go with Focus Blast. Let's go with Flamethrower though. Hopefully it'll be enough. I probably should have went with Focus Blast. That might have been the difference. And it knows Ice Fang. That's unfortunate. Alright, luckily we can endure a non-stabbed Ice Fang. But it will make the upcoming battles a little bit more difficult. We definitely need to get some more levels on these Pokemon, because they're just on par with the Ace Trainers from the looks of it. Forget about the actual Elite Four. Kangaskhan, that's a powerful Pokemon. Now, Focus Blast is super effective but I don't think it'll be a one-hit KO. Kangaskhan is fairly bulky. So I'm actually going to go for an Air Slash and hope for the flinch. Because if I don't get it, I think Uther's a goner. And it flinched. Alright, now let's go for Focus Blast. Hopefully that'll be enough to finish it off. Yeah, it's going to be close. Trying to do like the visual math in my head. It was enough. Alright, awesome. Good job, Uther. My strategy got a little lucky there, but it paid off. I figure with all the times that Air Slash has missed, I deserve a bit of luck. Alright, and now we have an Electrode. That's not good because it resists Air Slash, and it's fast as well. Let's go for Flamethrower. See what we can do. We are faster. Noivern is also a very fast Pokemon. This will be evenly effective because Dragon resists Thunder and Lightning is weak, or Flying is weak to it. But it's a powerful move. It got stabbed, so that is that. Once again, we'll bring out Wayne to finish off this trainer. And Hornleech it is. Now I'm guessing Electrode. Yeah, he's faster here. I was really impressed by the animation for Thunder, though. It's a really cool looking move as well. Alright, not quite a one-hit knockout. Screech. It's not really smart to use Screech this late in the battle. Critical hit. Didn't really need it, though. Alright, good job, team. Your Pokemons are the ones who's got experience from this match. Yes, they are. That is why we're here, after all. Alright, so one more revive. I wish it would stick with the recent as the default. That would be nice. No, it's really annoying. I think one of the other reasons Uther keeps fainting is just because he's, on level with all their Pokemon, and we're expecting him to take down, like, 3 versus 1. So unless we have a really good type advantage, probably not going to happen. Because Uther has a good move pool and a really good speed stat, and overall fairly good stats. Stay still so I can fight you. But his special attack stat isn't super amazing. I think it's like in the 90s. So it's definitely good, but not amazing. And he has a Machamp. Alright, that's going to be good for us, I think. I was actually hoping he had a couple weaker fighting types for easy experience. But I'll take it. Let's go ahead and use Air Slash, which should be super effective. And yep, it'll be a 2-hit KO. Well, assuming this does not 1-hit KO me. Wow, it did. I was kind of hoping that Uther could hang on there, even though Stone Edge is a super effective, powerful attack. Like, so is Air Slash against Machamp. Machamp just has a really good attack stat. Luckily, fighting types are weak to fairy types, so Nimue should be able to finish him off no problem. And there we go. Unfortunately, no more experience for Uther, though. Even when he had the advantage, just can't catch a lucky break. Alright, revive again. Hopefully this isn't getting too annoying to watch, but I really want to get some more experience on my lower level Pokemon, which right now is Uther. And I'm going to use some Lepa Berries as well, which are not in the recent pile. I think Air Slash is probably okay, but just in case. And onward we go. Is that the exit already? That can't be the exit. It's down here. Our first wild Pokemon, that's what. I believe you can catch Noibats in this cavern as well. As well as hordes of Geodude, it seems. I don't think any of my moves affect multiple targets, no. So we're going to run away from these guys. And gals. And is this a dead end? Not quite. I found an item and I found a trainer. Nervous and excited. I don't really know about nervous. I am excited though. Battle Girl Veronique. And there's a Halucha. First one we've faced since the gym leaders, I believe. Alright, so another advantage for us. Hawlucha can't learn Stone Edge. So that's a point in our favor. High jump kick. That should be not very effective. It is a powerful move, though. As long as it doesn't miss, this Air Slash should finish off Hawlucha. Yep, level 57. Awesome. And a Mienshao. Another powerful fighting type. Hopefully we can get a flinch here, although I think Mienshao can have Inner Focus as its ability, which makes it immune to flinching. Not very effective, but because High Jump Kick is a base 130 power move, did a lot of damage. Probably should have used like Shadow Ball or Flamethrower there just to finish it off, but oh well. Alright, that battle went a lot better. And let's see what item we get for our troubles. A Dusk Ball. Not that great. Alright, we'll heal up Uther again in a second, but I want to make sure this is not the exit first, because I don't want to waste any items. Oh. That's just a big loop. Alright. And what do we have here? It's a Dredigan. That makes me really wish that I had a Dragon-type move on this Pokemon. I want to run away there just because we're low on HP. Dredigan is a decent Dragon-type. Kind of slow, though. So, unless you're in love with Dredigan, I wouldn't recommend catching one for the Pokemon League. Is that guy going to face me? Probably. It seems like Victory Road is really short, at least the cavern part, but at least there's some more of it up ahead. Gotta admit, I'm a little disappointed that there wasn't more in the cave, though. In most Victory Roads, it takes you like at least a half hour, maybe even an hour to navigate the whole thing. All it takes to go on a journey is a pinch of curiosity. Really, that's it. Let's see what Pokemon he's gathered on his journey. Haxorus. Now, Haxorus is a very powerful dragon type. It's fast, it's got a huge attack stat. It's actually the signature Pokemon of Iris, a gym leader and champion from the previous generation. Luckily, Uther is faster, and again, I really wish I knew a Dragon-type move. So I'm going to hope for a flinch here, because if I don't get the flinch, and if Haxorus uses a Dragon-type attack, we could be in trouble. Okay, we did flinch. On the downside, it's not going to be a 2-hit KO, unless we get a crit. And we had a whole miss there, and it used Slash. Okay, that's interesting. I was really expecting a Dragon-type attack, but you can see that even the normal-type Slash, which isn't a great move, doesn't get stabbed, isn't super effective, it still did a lot of damage to me. Alright, we needed that flinch. Good job, Uther. And let's finish it off with a Shadow Ball. So that wasn't as much luck as just the Backpacker playing badly. He should not have used Slash there. He should have used like Dragon Claw or Dual Chop or whatever Haxorus has. And he might have actually won that. He's complaining about his backpack. Then why are you a backpacker? Although I do remember back in like, whoa, what is this? Back in like the school days, those backpacks were quite heavy. A Skarmory. Interesting. Well, that should be a pretty good matchup for Uther, I think, because we do have Flamethrower, which is super effective against Skarmory. And Skarmory does not have a great special defense. It has a really good defensive stat and a really good typing combination. Automize. That's going to speed it up, I believe, and also make it lighter. But I don't know. We might be faster, we might not. It's always hard to tell with speed boosts. Nope, it's faster. Luckily, the burn will have the power of all of its physical moves. I remember back in the day, Skarmory and Blissey were a really good defensive core that was like the go-to team back in like the Gen 4 metagame, and even before that for a while. Because Blissey had such huge special defense, and Skarmory had a high defense. And at that point, Skarmory could learn Roost, Blissey could learn Soft Boiled, or Wish and Protect, which was insanely powerful. That was a hard team to beat. I actually did not run a Blissey or a Skarmory because I don't like using like the same cliched things everybody else does. So I think I had a Snorlax and a Forretress as my defensive core. I don't know how these are actually doing PowerPoint-wise. Maybe we'll up Flamethrower. I'm being a little liberal with these berries just because why not? We have tons of them. Hopefully there's still more trainers yet to come. Look at the view, though. On top of a mountain with some, like, ruined castle. Okay, so there is more cavern. That's good. I was hoping that wasn't the entire Victory Road. Another Battle Girl, also good. And a lot of mysterious stones up ahead. She said, "You've got some nerve to challenge me," but I think technically she challenged me. It's a Medicham. You know, it occurs to me that actually a flying type move would also be super effective against Medicham, not just Shadow Ball. Same for Gallade. But I might not always have a flying move, interestingly enough. We'll have to see how it goes. Didn't get the flinch, and it knows Ice Punch. That might be a one-hit KO. It is. We are getting really unlucky with the moves our opponents know. Alright, let's send out Art just for somebody different. And she'll finish off Medicham for us. Nothing super effective, so Surf it is. Medicham is Psychic, but it's not weak to Dark Pulse because it's also part Fighting. And it's Fighting, but it's not weak to Extrasensory because it's part Psychic. So that's kind of a good type combination. Cancels out some of the weaknesses of each type. And recent items. It's bad when revives are always on your recent item list. The good news is we are getting some levels, and our Pokemon are all level 57 through 60 at this point. But seeing how tough these trainers in Victory Road are, I definitely want to make sure these guys are at least 60, maybe even a little higher, before we challenge the Elite Four. How do we get down off these? Can we just jump? No. I want to go this way. Anything down here? Nope. So pretty much only one way to go. And what could this be? It's an Ariados. That's actually good. I don't mind facing Ariados. Because we are super effective against the spider Pokemon. Not a one-hit knockout. Wow, that's kind of surprising. Oh, and we're poisoned. This Victory Road thing is not going well for us. And I'll use Flamethrower to finish it off. Alright, that is the end of Ariados. And I was hoping not to have to use any items after that battle. But apparently I couldn't get away with a 1-hit KO. I think we do have Pekka Berries, but I just saw Lumberry first, so to save time, I'm going to use that. And we came from this way. Can't go over there without strength. Can we go around this guy? We probably could have if we would have fought him somewhere else. But because we fought him next to the rock, he's not going to move afterwards. So we probably can't get past him that way. Pangoro, a dark and fighting type. I think we've seen him before, though. I'm kind of wondering at this point what types the Elite Four might have. Unless they don't have types at all, which I guess is possible. But, though the champions sometimes don't have a type speciality. The Elite Four always does. See, like my stab attack, I guess it's because Air Slash is a not great base power either. I think it's like 75. But it's bad when my special attack, or when my attack that gets stabbed, does as much damage to him as his non-stabbed Rock Slide did to me. Alright, Heracross. This is a good matchup for us, because Heracross is ×4 weak to Air Slash. And we hit. See, in previous games, the champions have been mixed types, then a dragon user, then steel, water, mixed again, mixed, and dragon. So I'm guessing it's going to be mixed here. I just have a feeling because of the all the types we've kind of eliminated so far with the gym leaders. So I'm pretty sure the Elite Four and the Champion never have the same type as the Gym Leader. Well, I guess in Generation 2 they did. Lance was Dragon and Claire was also Dragon, so it's possible. But it does not tend to usually be the case. And as for types we haven't faced yet, I'm also trying to look at Pokemon that are new in this generation that are powerful that we haven't fought as at all yet. The two that spring to mind, this is a dead end. Any items here? There is. Knew there had to be something in this dead end. Our Aegislash, who's primarily a Steel type, so I'm thinking there'll be a Steel type Elite Four member. And Clawitzer, who is a Water type. We haven't had a Water gym, so I'm thinking there will be a Water Elite Four. As for the others, though, we haven't faced a Malamar, so Dark. Or have we faced a Malamar? I think we actually have. I think, was it somebody in Team Plasma that had one? I don't remember now. But there could be a Dark type Elite Four member. We haven't seen a Dark type yet. And I don't know what other types we haven't really faced. Hey, a Smooth Rock. I forget what that does. Maybe it makes Sandstorm last longer? That could be it. I'm going to use a Repel after this battle so we can get on with the show. Hey, a Hunter. That's good because we have Shadow Ball. Should be a 1-hit KO. Hunter has pretty weak defenses. So does Gengar for that matter. You'll have to think, but my guess is right now we're going to be Water, Steel, and I guess Dark. There are a lot of Dark type Elite Four members already though. So maybe not Dark. I would say Dragon, because we haven't faced a Goodra yet, but we have actually, because our rival had one. But there hasn't been a Dragon type gym leader, so I don't know. Let me just up Air Slash real quick. And I want to use a Repel, that's right. This may be a bit of a long episode, hopefully you guys don't mind, since it is the Pokemon League after all. I feel like it's a good time to have a special episode. There's the Max Repel. Got plenty of those left. And I do get the feeling it won't be too much longer. Oh, another item. But it's probably over that way. No? Oh, it's that rock down there. I got it. And we can't get down there without Rock Smash. So, onward we go. It seems like we are facing a Psychic type trainer now. Psychic William and his Espeon, one of the evolutions. One of my favorite evolutions. Espeon and Vaporeon have always been my favorites. And it's weak to Shadow Ball. Doesn't get stabbed though, so we'll see how much it does. Probably more than Air Slash would. In fact, definitely more than Air Slash would. Future Sight. Future Sight actually got a much needed buff in I think it was this generation. It's 120 base power now, which is much more than a regular Psychic attack would be. Because in previous gens when it had a base power of like 80 and it could miss, it's like why really use that when there are so many better moves out there. Alright, a nice easy victory for once. I will certainly take that. And which way do we come? Do we come this way? I think we came the other way. But this is a dead end. Okay, is there another route that we missed? Or do you actually need to have HM moves to traverse Victory Road? I hope not, because... Oh, we can go around this guy this way. No, we already been around this guy. Uh-oh. And our Repel apparently didn't work because this Pokemon must be the same level we are. I'm going to run from Lickitung though because I don't feel like facing another one. Yep, it is 59. Yeah, when the wild... Okay, for one thing, I don't like the wild Pokemon here are as good as the trainers Pokemon. Wild Pokemon in this game, as a rule, tend to be too powerful if you ask me. Can't go past here without strength. And we came this way, right? Might be at a dead end. I think they need to like lower the levels of the wild Pokemon by like 5 levels here. Have we been in both these directions? We came the bottom way, and this is a dead end. I feel like I'm probably missing something, but I'm honestly not sure what. I feel like we've hit dead ends in this cave. Maybe you do need a HM move to traverse Victory Road. So, alright, well, what I'm going to do then is end the episode here. And I will come back with Charizard, and I guess Lapras as well. And that way we can explore all the other areas of this route and a Victory Road. And finally we can make our way to the Pokemon League. So, thanks for staying tuned, and I will see you guys in the next episode.